Hi everybody, today we're going to read Once There Was a Seed by Judith Anderson and Mike Gordon. Once There Was a Seed. What do you guys see on the cover of this book? I see a girl, and I think this might be her grandfather. And I see that the grandfather is putting water into the plant. I see a plant over here. And then I see a garden. I see a garden with many plants and flowers. What do you and I think this, since the title says Once There Was a Seed, I think maybe this book is going to be about the girl and her grandfather and how they created their garden. Let's read and find out. Once there was a seed. Once there was a seed. Grandpa loves growing things. He says he has a green thumb. He says I have a green thumb too. Having a green thumb means being good at growing things. So, Grandpa has a green thumb. That doesn't mean his thumb is green. It means that he's good at gardening. Look at this beautiful garden that the grandfather has. I see many different flowers. The flowers are different colors. So the grandfather, he's very good at growing things. So the grandfather has a green thumb. Look, he's planting flowers now. So he has a beautiful garden. So he knows how to plant things, how to grow plants and different flowers. So he's good at that. Look how big his garden is. So he has a green thumb. Today we're going to plant some seeds. First, we push the seeds into some soil, not too deep. So first, you plant the seeds. So first, you get a packet with seeds in it. You open the packet, and then you get dirt. You pour the dirt. And you could do it into a cup. So you pour the dirt out, and then you push the seed into the dirt, not too deep inside. Just here, not too deep inside. Look, the seed is not too deep. Look, it's still on top. So first, you get a packet of seeds. You open up the packet. You put dirt, you find dirt, you go to the store, get some dirt, you put the dirt into a cup or a container, and then you push the seed inside the dirt. Do you guys have a garden at home? Have you guys ever planted plants or flowers? Grandpa says that seeds need 3 things to grow. What do you think those 3 things are? Let's see. They need water, warmth, and light. So plants need 3 things. They need to be warm, they need water, and they need light. Because if it's too cold, or if they don't get water, they're gonna dry out. So we need to make sure we give our plants and flowers plenty of water. We make sure if in our house, we put the flowers in a room where we get plenty of sunshine, and in a room that it's warm. So because we want our flowers to grow, right? We want them to grow tall and healthy, be tall and healthy flowers. So we have to take care of them. Have you guys ever planted flowers? Did they grow? What did you grow? Let's see what is the girl and the grandpa going to grow together. Are they gonna grow flowers? Are they gonna grow vegetables? Let's see what they're gonna grow. When a seed has water and warmth, a little root starts to grow out of it. Is it growing yet? Oh yes. The root grows downward. Like this? That's right. So look, when a seed has water and warmth, a little root starts to grow out of it. So look at the seed. It got plenty of water. It's warm. It's getting plenty of sunshine. So look, a little root is starting to grow out of it. Look how tiny it is. It's a little root. So the root grows down. The root grows down. It never grows up. The root grows down. So look, now the root is growing longer and longer and longer and longer. Look how long the root is becoming. So the root is becoming very long. And the grandfather is telling the girl that the root grows down. So what do you think is going to grow? What do you think that's going to be? Do you think it's going to be a flower, like the cover of our book? Do you think it's going to be a plant? What else do you think they're going to grow together? Are they going to grow more things together? What else are they going to grow together? Let's see. Next, a little shoot grows out of the seed. The shoot grows upward. When it reaches the light, it starts to sprout leaves. Look, nice and healthy. Oh, so look. So next, a little shoot grows out of the seed. So little shoot. So this is a little shoot. Look. It's like a little green, tiny plant. It's like a little. We see the leaves, and we see the stem. So it's called a shoot. It's very tiny. So we don't see anything yet. We don't see if it's going to be a plant. We don't see if it's going to be a flower. But look, we see the roots. Look, now there's more roots. Look, there's more roots. More roots grew downward. And we see the little shoots. So it says when it reaches the light, it starts to sprout leaves. So once it reaches the light, it starts to sprout leaves. Leaves start to grow. So let's see. Let's see what else the grandpa and the girl are gonna do. What else do you think they're gonna do? Are they gonna grow more things together? Are they going to take care of the garden? Is the grandfather going to show the girl how to take care of a garden? How do you think you take care of a garden? What do you need to do to take care of a garden? Let's see. Maybe we'll find out. Let's see. Below the soil, the roots are getting bigger and spreading further. Above the soil, the plant is growing taller. Amazing. So look. So below the soil, below the soil, the roots, look at these roots. The roots are getting bigger and bigger and spreading further. So look, the roots are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and going further down. And then above the soil, the plant is growing taller and taller and taller. So look above, look, I see, before it was just a little sprout. But look, now that sprout grew taller and taller and taller. Now we see leaves. Look how many leaves we see. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I see 6 leaves. So look. So we see the roots and we see the sprouts are getting taller and taller and bigger. So let's see what happens next. Let's see what ends up growing. Let's see. When the plant is big enough, some new buds appear. These buds turn into flowers. So when the plant is big enough, some new buds appear. So look, these are buds. So we learned that so far that you get your packet of seeds, you get dirt, you pour it into a cup, you push the seed in, but not too far down. And we can't forget what are 3 things that plants and flowers need? You have to make sure that it gets plenty of sunlight, plenty of water, plenty of sunlight, plenty of water, and that the plant is nice and warm. And it's gonna start growing. So it's gonna grow roots down, and then the sprout, and then the sprout begins to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and the roots are gonna start growing further down, bigger and bigger. And then we're gonna see some new buds appear. So then we're gonna see some buds. So these are buds that are starting to appear. These are buds over here, buds, you see? And these buds turn into flowers. So look, as time passes on, these buds turn into flowers. Look, they're turning into flowers. So that's so many flowers. Flowers come in many colors and shapes. Some smell sweet. 2, Grandpa says that his flowers look and smell so good that he might win a prize at the flower show. But I think it is so that insects will notice them. My favorite. So we said that flowers come in many shapes and colors. So look, we have pink flowers, we have yellow flowers, we have purple flowers, we have short flowers, we have tall flowers. And some smell sweet too. So some of the flowers smell very sweet. So the grandpa is saying that he thinks he has good flowers. His flowers look very good, that he might win a prize. But the girl thinks that but I think it is so that insects will notice them. The girl thinks that the flowers are sweet, so the insects, like bees, can notice the flowers. So the bees could go to the flower and get, what do they get from the flower? It starts with the N. Nectar. So they could get nectar. So the girl thinks that the flowers are sweet, smell sweet, so the bees can smell them and they could go to the flower and get nectar from them. Flowers contain pollen. When an insect visits a flower, pollen sticks to its body. When the insect flies to another flower, the pollen goes too. I'm all dusty. It's not dust, it's pollen. So look, flowers have pollen. When insects visit a flower, pollen sticks to the body, so flowers have pollen in them. So when an insect visits a flower, the pollen gets stuck to the body. So when the insect flies to another flower, the pollen goes too. So since the pollen is stuck to their body, when an insect goes to another plant or flower, the pollen goes too. So look, so we see the butterfly is going to the flower. So it's gonna get pollen and then it's gonna fly away. So then it's gonna go to another flower and that pollen is gonna go with the butterfly. One flower swaps pollen with another flower. Then the flower dies, but it leaves new seeds behind. So it's saying that one flower swaps pollen with another flower. Then the flower dies, but it leaves new seeds behind. Apple seeds are called pips. Chestnuts are seeds too. Ouch. So look, the apple has many seeds in it. When you eat an apple, do you guys notice that it has many seeds? Have you ever used the apple seeds to plant? Let's see what else is going to happen. Before seeds grow into new plants, they need to find their own patch of soil. Often they are carried by the wind. Sometimes a bird helps them. Hey, give that back right now. Sometimes a squirrel helps them. So it says before seeds grow into new plants, so before seeds can grow into new plants, they need to find their own patch of soil. Often they are carried by the wind. So sometimes, look, the seeds from within the flower, look, this is seeds. It's windy, so the seeds are getting carried away. So the seeds are getting carried away by the wind. So the wind is helping them find their new path, or a bird. And with the wind, they're gonna land on soil and then they're gonna grow again. And sometimes Grandpa helps them. Out you come. So look, Grandpa is helping the seeds come out of, look, the flower. He's shaking the flower. So look, seeds are falling down. So once again, they're gonna start again. So look, they have the dirt. They have the seeds. They're gonna push the seeds into the dirt. Then they're gonna water the dirt. They're gonna make sure that it gets plenty of sunlight and that it's warm. And then what's gonna start growing? What's gonna start growing? The roots. The roots are gonna start growing down. Then the sprout is gonna start coming up. And then after the sprout, the buds are gonna come. And then the buds are gonna open, and then it's gonna turn into a beautiful flower. A tall, beautiful flower. And here the girl is imagining, look, she's imagining that she's in a garden. Look, I see red flowers. I see 1, 2, 3 butterflies. So I see red flowers and I see butterflies. So I think she's imagining what is gonna grow in her grandfather's garden. I think she wants red flowers. What do you think? How do you think her grandfather's garden is gonna look like? Do you think there's gonna be red flowers, pink flowers? Do you think there's only gonna be one flower color? Do you think that the girl and the grandfather are going to continue to grow things together? Let's see what happens next. The end.